This offseason, I think it's been all about the quarterbacks. We've already discussed 5 of them, if not more. I don't know. I can't quite keep the number in my head, but it's, Kyler, Deshaun, Aaron Rodgers, all these guys. Like, this was a big offseason for the quarterbacks. Some of them are indefensible, obviously worth leaving a much beloved team for, and that's a totally righteous and correct thing to do when it comes to the Browns. Some of them don't deserve as much crap. So, I just thought, if you've got a quarterback you'd like to back up, let's do it. And mine is Carson Wentz. I think it's the easiest one out of all. And it's not just to pander to Jamel. I think he needs some backup because ever since that full Super Bowl season, he's basically lived the story of Job. Every horrible thing has happened to him until finally he's reached the absolute rock bottom of an NFL quarterback's career, having to play for the Commanders. And on top of that, sitting down for a hilarious interview, which I sent to you guys, which with his team's own beat guy, where the dude reminds him that he sucks and that no one else in the league wanted him. So it was just like I saw a rock bottom moment, sadness in Carson Wentz's eyes, and that just made me feel like something needs to be said for the guy. Like, what is so bad about Carson Wentz that he deserves this treatment? Is he not a winning quarterback? Sure, he can win games, though. He's not a winning quarterback. He won't win you the Super Bowl. Neither was Ryan Fitzpatrick. And he is retired as some kind of folk hero all of a sudden. Is he a dork who said, take command in a funny way? Yeah, absolutely. I'd argue that Russell Wilson's Broncos Country Let's Ride easily out-cringes Carson Wentz.
Love that video.
Is he unvaccinated? Video. Yes, he is. But he's not as QAnon about it as Kirk Cousins. He's just kind of quietly, as politely unvaccinated as you can be, I guess. If you need someone who deserves more comeuppance than Carson Wentz, it's easily Aaron Rodgers. Wentz versus Rodgers is basically a proxy battle for control of the Republican Party. If you think about the two sides, like, that's what's going on in that side of the country right now. And honestly, I'd rather Carson Pence win that battle. That's the kind of person we can at least work with a little bit. I mean, at least when Rivera decides to bring in Heineke, I'd trust Carson Wentz to step aside and allow a peaceful transfer of power. So let's hope that, Carson Wentz gets his due and we can go back to some kind of sanity. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
I just realized I'm going to be saying Carson Pence all year. Thank you, Danny.
Yeah, I think we have a title of the episode now. I was going to go politely unvaccinated, but then you hit us with Carson Pence.
Oh, there's plenty of show left, guys.
I'll tell you some other shit. I'm not going to be tricked into liking Carson Wentz. I'm going to watch the Commandments play because I have no choice. I have a family that I have to talk to. But I'm not going to like it. You're not going to trick me this year, Danny.
He might win some games. He might win you guys the exact same amount of games as you've won the last couple seasons. I think 7
would
total.
You be okay with that?
Well,
listen, man, if he doesn't win me my student loan money back, I don't want to hear it.
He'll beat the Giants. He will beat the Giants.
I don't even know if that's true. That might not even be true.
He will beat the Giants. He will restore some dignity to the quarterback position in Washington. Some dignity.
Rachel, which quarterback do you want to back up?
I don't know how I follow that. Listen, I feel like I really want to back up my guy, Baker Mayfield, because I feel like we both left the Browns at the same time. I know a lot of people really dislike him for whatever reason. I think he came into the league. He had Hard Knocks. That's like when I really fell in love with the Browns and him. And I don't know, he just had this big personality and he was confident and he, obviously had the same personality and the confidence when he was playing college ball as well. So people love to hate him. But in reality, from an actual fan's point of view, he came to a team that was atrocious, down bad, just awful. Hugh Jackson was the head coach. And he bought all the way in. He's also not really sorry, I love Cleveland, but it's Cleveland. So not only you're living in Cleveland, you're living and you're you're playing for a team that's not good. Like there wasn't a lot of positives going into that situation, and he bought all the way in, and he loved the fans and he loved the community, and it was somebody that you really wanted to root for. Like, he put his body completely on the line this past season, and I have no doubt if he didn't get as hurt as he did, we would have ended up in a totally different situation right now. And the fact that he wrote the letter, I don't know how you guys feel about the letter, but I freaking loved it. I loved it. He just showed, he went above like football almost and was like, this team and this city means so much to me. And you could just like really feel that. So I'm so jealous that Carolina gets that and the Panthers get that kind of quarterback. Also just the way that he's been talking about Sam Darnold, how they're like, they're obviously like fighting for a big role, but he just seems so supportive and like a genuinely decent dude. So I'm gonna really miss him, and he's the reason why I cried when he left.
Are the Panthers in play for a possible rebound team?
I honestly have no idea.
It's tough.
I don't know. I just want Baker to be successful. Like I don't even know what he's gonna. To be honest, I don't even know what he is going to look like, because the last time we saw him, he had a hip thing, he had an arm thing, he was like completely mangled. So I'm hoping that he's been able to recover from that, and then their other option is Sam Darnold. So like I don't have any idea what that team is going to look like, but I really do love that guy.
I mean, NFC South. I mean, I know that Tom Brady came back, but like, I don't know. At some point, he's going to be over the hill, and it happens fast.
We're waiting.
We're just waiting for it to happen, and it happens quick when no one's looking. Next thing you know, your year 2 Brett Favre with the Vikings looking mad different out there. So that's possible. Saints ? Falcons ?
You're saying Panthers NFC South champions is what you're guaranteeing right now.
I'm just saying the NFC South is an entire question mark. I got to see Tom Brady play a football game and not be running from the feds. That's what I have to say.
Nuclear codes. Ding, 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 ding,
bing, 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 bing.